Yo, welcome into CHGO Bets Daily, coming to you live from our humble abodes. I'm Sean Anderson, your host of CHGO Bets. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_ what the hell is my name? At Sean_W_Anderson. Thank you. It's only been your name for 25 years, you dummy. Alongside me is Cody Delmendo. You can follow me on Twitter, on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. You can follow the Bets account at CHGO_Bets. Lawrence, hit that law dog sound effect. It's good to have you along with us. And shout out to Jack R and Steven.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Sean?
I hope so.
I mean, that was your own name. You just messed up.
There's a lot of different ways to spell it. There's a lot of different underscores. If I just had at Sean, it'd be a lot easier. But no, here we are. And what's up to Steven and Jack in the comments? We got one game to talk about today. It's Cubs, Brewers. Cody, I know it's been a tough week.
Wait, is that for real? There's only one baseball game on today?
Oh, no, there's other games.
Oh.
But like in Chicago. Like we're not talking about a White Sox game.
I hear you. Okay, I'll get on.
You're fine, Lawrence. We love to see you. But it's been a tough week. But as Jack R kind of alludes to, you got 3 All-Stars. So it's not all terrible, right? And you got the Brewers coming to town, and everybody in the NL Central sucks. So how's the vibe check heading into this series with the Brewers?
I weirdly feel good about it, which I shouldn't because they're 1-5 in their last 6. But I weirdly feel good about it. The Brewers do suck. They do. I remember when they got swept by the A's. And the Cubs in the one series,
the White Sox almost did that.
In the one series that the Cubs and Brewers have played this year, the Cubs won the series. So that was at Wrigley Field opening week. So they haven't played since April. But Drew Smyly today, he hasn't been good in his last handful of starts. Teheran has been, of course, he just came to Milwaukee and decided to be Atlanta Braves version of Julio Teheran.
Literally.
Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I would say that this is a season-defining series here. The Cubs are 6 games back in the Central. So, in my opinion, they have to at least win 3 of the 4. I think even if they split, I think it's not good. I think they have to win this, at least win the series. They sweep, I'm going to be fucking the end of the week. I'm going to be all the way back in. I mean, I'm in, but like I'm like hanging on the cliff right now with like a few fingers, you know.
Yeah, I mean, 6 games back. I mean, you know, it is a lot better to be in a much more secure position, like 5.5 games back, right? I mean, that's a sign of a real team, a real contender is when you're 5.5 games back in the division and not 6. So, you know, I really think I'm out on the Cubs, but I'm all in on the White Sox. I think the White Sox are going to win the World Series because they're 5.5 games back of the AL Central. And just both disappointing teams. But again, like that's the thing with the Centrals is you just need a hot week. And you kind of saw that hot week with the Cubs not too long ago, and they started getting close up to the top of the NL Central. We just saw that with the Reds. They won 11 straight games. You can't get hotter than that. So, I mean, I guess you could.
They've won 16 of their last 20.
That's insane.
It doesn't make any sense.
I feel like that's going to cool off at some point, too. So, like, you know, I mean, as long as the Cubs are able to tread water, and, I mean, if they're able to sweep the team that's currently in first, I mean, that's going to do them a ton of justice. But if they win the series, hey, I think Cody will be all right.
Yeah. So,
and this is in Milwaukee. My bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, and then we got to talking, and I forgot to say that. But yeah, it's in Milwaukee, but it's basically a home game. The Cubs fans always show out in Milwaukee. We're the only reason that their electricity bills gets paid year in and year out. So let's start with the hit parlay today, right? I'm going with Cody Bellinger, Christopher Morel, and Ian Happ. Ian Happ is due. He had a bad week, man. He was bad against the Phillies. Didn't play yesterday because he was bad the first 2 games against the Guardians. He's batting 4th today. I wish they would stop batting him in the middle of the lineup, but we are where we're at, and this is a make-or-break series, and this is where your stars are supposed to show up. The Cubs are paying Ian Happ like he's a star, so I need him to at least get a hit today. He just has to play better. That's just as simple as that. He has to play better. He gets on base. He walks a lot, but he's not slugging. He's not driving in runs. So I guess I'm in a way kind of manifesting, but I also do think he kind of matches up well against Toronto today. So that's why he's in there. Morel, 3 hits yesterday. He's kind of been the best player on the team, like in a weird way. Like he kind of has been as far as like offensively, like he leads the team in homers now. And again, 3 hits yesterday. So he's coming off a good day. And Cody Bellinger's hitting 8 straight. So I feel good about him going up against Toronto as well. He's seen him before, only 7 at bats, 143 batting average in that small sample. But a lot of the Cubs haven't seen Toronto, at least on this roster. So we'll see. But that comes out to plus 205. That's without no boost. You get a 50% boost on DraftKings Sportsbook today. So if you want to use that boost, you can get it better odds than that. But I didn't use it because I used a $10 free bet that I had.
Well, and two, if you like either of the sides, if you want to use a boost, it's around minus 108 on the money line for both teams. So if you are feeling strong about the Brewers or you are feeling strong about the Cubs, you can get them at plus money using that 50% boost from our friends over at DraftKings Sportsbook. Why not cut you off right here, Cody, and tell people about DraftKings Sportsbook because DraftKings Sportsbook rules and they are a presenting sponsor. New customers, you can download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code CHGO and bet $5 to score $150 in bonus bets instantly. So, hey, why not put $5 down on the hit parlay? Cody, it is still in the green, right?
Yeah, still in the green. Don't know the record. I've lost track, but yeah.
It's 100-0. That's code CHGO and only at DraftKings Sportsbook. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Massachusetts, call 1-800-327-505 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. In New York, call 877-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Kansas, call 1-800-522-4700. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino Resort in West Virginia, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or visit www.100gambler.net. All games regulated by West Virginia Lottery. Please play responsibly in partnership with Hollywood Casino at Charlestown's Races in Connecticut. Help is available for gambling problem. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. 21 plus in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details on state-specific responsible gambling resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. 1 boost per eligible game. Opt-in required. Max bet of $50. 10 plus legs for 100% boost. Eligibility, wagering, and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/baseball. Terms. And folks, if you need to go to DraftKings.com/baseball/terms. I think I just read you in the entire website there. So I don't think you have to go there. But you should go to DraftKings Sportsbook, download that app, and put $5 in the hit parlay because, folks, we are trying to win you some money on DraftKings Sportsbook. Lawrence, can we go to the bird dog thing? Is that cool? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a honk or not honk.
How about a
law dog, a law
chirp,
bird dog,
chirp slash bark. Chirp, chirp.
Okay, there you go. I like that. All right.
Yeah, let's bird dog it up.
Bird law dogs. Want to let you know about bird dogs because they make you look good. Bird dogs are stretch khaki shorts and they are designed to fit slimmer through the thigh and leg, giving you a truly sculpted look. Folks, I know you're just like me. I know you have beautiful, beautiful gams. You have beautiful calves, thighs. You want to show them off. I mean, it's 70 degrees out in Chicago. You want to put shorts on and you don't want to have like buttons and zippers. You just want to have nice, stretchy, comfortable shorts. They fit way better than regular shorts and that are made of stiff, restricting cotton. Bird dogs fix this issue by inventing cloud knit fabric that looks just like khaki but stretches so you get a way slimmer fit without having to sacrifice movement. So show yourself. So go to birddogs.com/CHGO or enter promo code CHGO for a free Yeti style tumbler with your order. That's birddogs.com/CHGO or promo code CHGO for a free Yeti style tumbler. You won't want to take your bird dogs off. We promise you. And again, they are like khaki shorts, but 100 times better. Go to birddogs.com. Right. They're sending us, we've been promised goodies. So, yeah. I mean, and I think there might be some stuff at the office, but we haven't gone in yet. But just looking at their website, I'm super excited. And truly, if you are trying to up your style game this week, maybe you have shorts in your closet like me that are 10 years old. It's time to go to Bird Dogs, folks, and upgrade your closet. Treat yourself. All right. I mean, you haven't bought shorts in 10 years. It's time. Let's go to home runs today.
Okay.
I hate to do this to you, Cody.
Okay.
I got two players. You mentioned one of them, and I think one isn't enough. If Ian Happ goes deep, he's going deep twice. At 48-1, Ian Happ to 2 home runs. $1 wins you 49. I just like the fly ball matchup. Tehran Tehran gives up a fly ball about 50% of the time. So just all Happ has to do is elevate. And I know he's been struggling, but we did see against Adam Wainwright, he got him twice. And we've seen now, I think 5 times since 2021, Happ has had 2 homers in a game. And last year he had 2 homers on August 16th. And then about 9 days later on August 25th, he had 2 home runs. So I don't know. I feel like if he's in that groove, maybe he'll be able to go deep. And maybe he's finally got all the jet lag worn off.
Well, I mean, I'll say that no one's expecting this. No one's even expecting him to get a hit today. So this is the perfect time to, throw $1 down on it, I guess. But yeah, I mean,
right. I mean, it's going to happen. Don't worry.
I would say if you're going to bet a home run today, I would bet on Cody Bellinger because I think he's got a home run streak or a home run hot stretch coming because I said he's hitting 8 straight games. He just, he's hit a couple of deep fly balls the last few days that just didn't go out at Wrigley because the wind was blowing in a little bit. But he's starting to get into that little groove, and I think that a home run is coming for him this week at least. So I don't mind him. For the, I guess Willy Adames is another guy for the Brewers that I could see hitting a homer.
Okay.
Drew Smyly, lefty, he's a righty. I feel like Willy Adames always plays well against the Cubs.
I got another Brewer too.
Yeah, and I would say the other Brewer would be Victor Caratini because he always he's just turned into a Cubs killer now. But I don't know. I don't think he's in the lineup for them today, or if he is,
I think it's Contreras.
I would say it's either Contreras or him.
Yeah,
but,
Contreras is leading off. Contreras, Yelich, Adames, Miller, Perkins, Monasterio, Weimer, Caratini, Terang. So Caratini's in there.
Yeah. I know it's lefty on lefty, but Caratini just loves playing the Cubs ever since he got.
Isn't Caratini a switch?
I can't remember. Maybe he is.
I think Caratini is a switch hitter.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he hits a homer off a Cubs pitcher today. So
yeah, he's a switch hitter. I like that play. The other guy I would do batting, I think right above him. Right above him, center fielder Joey Weimer. There is a other sports book that shall not be named that is offering a 30% home run boost. So James Orlando, check your sports books. But you can boost Weimer from plus 520 to plus 680. $2 wins you 1560. Weimer's splits this year are insane. He does have 6 homers against right-handed pitching, and obviously good old Drew Smyly is a lefty. But against lefties, he's got 5 homers. And you compare the slugging percentage against lefties, 632 against righties, 309. So about a 300-point difference between lefties and righties. So I'm going to roll Weimer at plus 680. That's the Brewer I like, and I would also throw in Contreras as well, just because he's leading off. I do think that if he gets 3 at-bats, his third one might knock Smyly out of the game. So even with that, Contreras to hit the first homer at plus 750, I also like. So Contreras to homer at plus 400, and for him to homer first at plus 750. So those are the 3 players I like to homer, 2 Brewers and a Cub. But one of them just needs to hit for it to be a successful day. So, it doesn't need to happen, Cody. Don't worry. Yeah. I think the Cubs compete in this game. I don't know if they win. I think the over-under is 9, right?
Yeah.
Take the under.
Yeah.
This seems too good to be true. This seems like Drew Smyly versus Julio Tehran in 2023. Like this should be, 11-10, and it's going to be like 3-2.
Well, I will say Drew Smyly has like a 2 ERA on the road this year. So, I guess I have 2 other bets. I use my 50% DraftKings Sportsbook boost on a 2-leg same game. Smyly to allow 5 hits, and then Andrew Monasterio 2+ total bases. Former Cubs prospect Andrew Monasterio, I believe. So revenge game coming. And Smiley, he gives up a lot of contact. He tries to give up a lot of soft contact, but you know how baseball works, the randomness. So maybe some balls get through. And if he gives up 5 hits, whatever, it comes out to plus 190, but when you use that boost, it comes up to plus 285. So it's a 2-legger. My last $8 can win me 32 on that. And then my one single play is Cody Bellinger over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at plus 100. So $10 wins you another $10. So $20. So I am hoping that at least one of these 3 plays I have today hit. For fuck's sake, come on, man! I am on a cold streak, man. Like it's brutal. I bet on the Guardians yesterday because the Cubs don't know how to win on Sundays. The Cubs are 2-11 when Jameson Taillon starts. And to get a little extra juice, I put Jose Ramirez to get a hit because he's the best player on that goddamn team. And what's he do? He goes 0 for 5, motherfucker.
Oh,
so it's tough. So I'm just going back to the basics here. I feel like this is simple stuff. I feel like. So.
It is. You're going to be blessed today, Cody. We're going to, honestly, I think we're going to go undefeated, and I think we're going to become millionaires. And I've never said that before. And I think we're going to do so well that we're going to end up doing the show on a boat. So, I mean, that's just me. I don't know. Law, you got any thoughts? We're going to be millionaires and do the show on a boat?
Yeah, I think we are going to be millionaires and be on a boat. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And
it's a good time because I'd love to be out in the playpen with all of you.
The playpen.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to do it for the show today. Thank you, Law. Make sure you follow Cody on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Thank you to everyone hanging out with us in the chat, like Steven, Jack R, and James. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. We got 13 people liking us, so make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We would really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, make sure you hit us up on Twitter about any bets later today. Jack R saying Jose Ramirez is a top 3 player in the league. No.
He's one of the most underrated players in the league. I'd say he's a top 3 underrated player.
Ohtani, Trout,
Judge when healthy.
Ohtani again, actually. Ohtani.
Yeah, Ohtani twice. That's the correct answer. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Definitely underrated. Definitely one of the most underrated players.
Yeah, he's top 10 for sure. We'll talk to you tomorrow when we are million. No, we're off tomorrow.
We're off tomorrow. Wednesday.
Enjoy the 4th. We'll talk to you Wednesday.